Hi team, this is Pradeep, and today I'm going to discuss about Argo CD. So basically, I have a micro Kubernetes cluster. So we are going to install the Argo CD on that cluster, and we are going to manage the workload. So that is for today's demo. So before starting, I already created a blog for a micro installation of Ubuntu machine. So you can refer this, or you can go through my video. I also created the video. You can go through this video. You'll get idea like how we can create micro catas on Ubuntu. Okay, also I created multiple playlists like AWS GitHub Action, then Kubernetes and Linux, like that. I'm planning more playlist. So if you're interested, you can follow us. So yeah, we'll start the demo. So we can go to the Kubernetes cluster. So now we can see there is no pod is created, and also we can check the node list. So there is one node is there. Okay, so the cluster is ready now. So next what we can do is, so the command is already I created. Also I copied into the GitHub, so you can go through this and you can execute the command one by one. Okay, so basically also you can refer the Argo CD page also. So I copied some command from here only, so you can refer this also. Again, that is up to you. So basically we can go and run the command one by one. So I'm going to close these unwanted tabs. Okay, so so basically this command will create the Argo CD namespace. Okay, so we can now we created the namespace called Argo CD. Why? Because we are required to install Argo CD agent on the machine, on the cluster. Okay, so basically coming to the Argo CD, it's a GitOps based tool. Okay, basically normally people will deploy the Kubernetes workload through push method. Like if you consider the CD solution, okay, continuous delivery solution. That time, what we are doing is we are applying the YAML file against the cluster, right? That is kind of a push method. That means we are creating the resources in the push method. But coming to the Argo CD, what is happening is we are installing the Argo CD agent. I would say like it's contain agent in the sense it's contain pods and services like that. Okay, so that agent will continuously monitor our repository. So what like repository in my case, this is my repository and my workload sitting in this location. So basically I have deployment YAML, service YAML. So this is my folder, and this is my repository. So basically first I will what I will do is first I will create the agent inside this namespace. So that's why I created the namespace. Then I will create the agent, Argo CD agent on this namespace. Then what we are doing is we are adding this repository to the Argo CD environment. So now the Argo CD agent is ready, and then we added the repository. This is a private repository. We can go to settings and we can see the the visibility. So here you can see it's a private repository. Okay, so that we need to add that repository into the Argo CD. Then we are good. So we can after that we can create application and we can manage the application. Okay, so basically the Argo CD will manage your environment. That means it will continuously monitor your this repository, and if you change anything here, automatically that will apply it to the your environment. So it's like it's amazing tool, because you not require any external CD continuous delivery mechanism. So agent will monitor, if get any changes, then Argo CD will manage that deployment. Okay, so that is the beauty of Argo CD. So we'll install the agent. Basically this is the YAML file. So we can maybe we can check the YAML configuration. So it contain all a lot of resource creation. Okay, you don't want to worry about this resource file. You just create the resource, and here you can see we are applying to the new namespace called Argo CD. Okay, so I'm going to create the resources. That means agent. Now you can see a lot of resources are creating. Okay, ports and services and hand role based access, a lot of things are creating. Then first, now the Argo CD agent is created. Next, what we need to create is we need to install the Argo CD CLI. Basically, if you want to manage the Argo CD things, like if you want to create application, if you want to add repository to the Argo CD, that time we require the Argo CD binary file, or by the Argo CD tool, right? So for that, we are first time just downloading this Argo CD. Basically, the Argo CD binary file is locating to like in this path, and we are downloading to our local machine. Okay, so we are going to download. So this yeah, now it's downloaded. We can just check. See, this is downloaded. Next, what we are going to do is we are making it as a executable file. Okay, so we are making executable. Now it's executable. You can see the in a status. Now it's executable, right? So that is fine. Then next we are going to move this file to bin location as a Argo CD keyword. Why? Because we need to use Argo CD as a keyword to execute Argo CD related commands. Okay, so that's why we are moving to bin directory. Okay, now we are good. We can simply use Argo CD. We can simply use Argo CD. Now you can see Argo CD commands is working. So the Argo CD CLI also is installed, and then next what we can this we already installed some resources. That means agent. We can check the Argo CD ports in the Argo CD namespace. Okay, so here you can see all are running. So we are good. Okay, so next we can check the service list in Argo CD namespace. So we can see multiple services also. Basically, Argo CD, where is that? Argo CD server. Yeah, this is the service to responsible for giving the UA, Argo CD UA. Okay, so for like if you want to access this thing, we need to make like for port forwarding. So basically, this service here you can see it is available. This Argo CD server is available on 443 port. So we are for port forwarding to this 8080. Okay, and we can access from any IP, and this and means we are running in background. Okay, yeah. So if you run this command without anything, like without and, that means it will run in this terminal. Suppose if we close this terminal, this Argo CD UAE won't work. So that is the issue. Okay, maybe we can check that. We can take the public IP of the the server, and we can access the thing. So now you can see we can access the Argo CD. But the thing is, if you cancel this thing, we can refresh the page again. It won't available. So that's why we are running it in background. Okay, we just want to give a and symbol, so it's running in background. So you don't want to worry about it. We can simply refresh, it will access. Okay, so that is fine. So we can access now the Argo CD through UA. That is also fine. Next, again, we need to log into the Argo CD. We require the password, right? So that password is locating in a secret. Okay, so this is that secret. So this is that secret, and this locating this namespace, and we are collecting that secret information through YAML method. Okay, so we can run this thing. Yeah, now you can see this is our Argo CD password. Okay, but again, this password is encrypted one. We need to decode it or decrypt it. Okay, so for that I'm just using base 64 command minus d, that means decrypt. Okay, now you can see this is our password. So we got the password also. Now we can try to log into the Argo CD. Okay, username is admin. Now the Argo CD application is visible, so we can create new application. It means new application means we can attach a, okay, create a means application, and we can attach a repository. Okay, so that is the application. So if you attach a repository, automatically this YAML file will created inside this cluster. So that is a behavior. Okay, so we can do by using console, plus we can use Argo CD command also. So I'm going to create the with Argo CD command before creating again. This is that command. Okay, if you want to create application, we need to use this command. In here you can see we need to mention the GitHub repository. Again, if my case my repository is private, for in that case we need to add the username and password information. So basically we can add that information. Okay, so this is that Argo CD repo add, and then we can mention the repository name here, and then we can provide the username, and then password means token. Okay, how we can create the token means you can go to the here, and then go to the settings, then go to the developer settings, then you can go to personal access token, token classic, and generate new one, generate new token, and just give the expiration, and then provide the name, and just tick whatever the things you want, and then create the token. So that is the thing. So I already created the token. So here you can see this is my token. Again, this is my token, and this token I will delete after this demo, so you can't use it for your use case. So that is another case. So we can add the repository. So Argo CD command is already there, so we can simply add. Before adding the Argo CD repository, we need to log into the Argo CD. Okay, so for that, this is that command. So basically we need to Argo CD login. Then again Argo CD is looking in my local machine, so that's why I'm giving local. So based on your Argo CD setup, you need to mention the Argo CD host, and then this is that port. So that then we need to mention the admin and then password. Okay, so coming to the password, I already generated that password. We can go to, yeah, so this is our password. Okay, so I'm going to, again I'm going to enter the command one more time. So this is our password, and then okay, 1 second, I'm taking the command. Yeah, this is that password. Can provide the password here. Now we are, so now you can see it's successfully logged in. Okay, if you not log in successfully, we can create the application inside uh, this environment, this Argo CD environment. So that's why I logged into the uh, Argo CD. Okay, so now Argo CD is login is completed. So next we can do the repo creation. Okay, so this is that command. Okay, so we can run the command. So now the repository is added to the Argo CD. We can just check the status. Argo CD repo list. So now you can see it's successfully added. So now we can create the application. So basically we can create application in this way also. Plus we can create the resource from the CLI also. I'm going to create through CLI. Okay. So this is that command. So basically first we need to mention app, and then create, then we need to mention the app name, then we need to provide the repository information. Okay, I'm using this repository, and then path. So coming to my repository, we can go to my repository. This is my repository, and then this is my path workload. So we need to mention, because my all the YAML file related to my object creation, or the my workload is sitting in this folder workload. Okay, so that's why I'm mentioning workload folder. Okay, then we are mentioning the cluster information. So basically dust server. So this is my cluster. Okay, so this is my cluster. Okay, then we need to mention the namespace. Okay, so I'm going to create the Argo City application. So basically we can refresh now. There is no application here. I'm going to create application. Yeah, now the application is created. We can just refresh. Now you can see our application is created. We can go to the inside, there is no sync is happened. Sync means the resource is not created. So basically we can just check again the resource will create in default namespace, right? So we can just check the information kubectl get ports. So basically I created two YAML file. One is for deployment, and this will create nginx deployment with the three replica set. And then the service, it just we can access that nginx ports by using this port. Okay, so that is the YAML file information. Okay, so now the port is not created. So why? Because the auto sync is not enabled. Okay, we need to enable the auto sync. So this is that command to enable the auto sync. So auto sync means it will continuously check the repository, and it will create the resource or manage the resource. It may be delete or something like that. Okay, so that is also is completed. Now we can check the status. We can run this command. Okay, this is our application name, my apps. Okay, so I'm going to get the information. I just want to check the auto like I'm sync is enabled or not. Here you can see automated. Okay, so that means the singing is happened automatically. So now we can now you can see the resource is created. Okay, so it's very quick. You can see after running the command, it created the resources. Now we can just run this kubectl command again. Yeah, now you can see three pod is created 40 second ago. Okay, so that is the beauty. And maybe we can do one more thing. We can simply edit something. We can change something inside this. Maybe you can just change the name. Okay, my nginx. Okay, now the name is nginx. So here you can see it will show the all the pictorial things. So now we can see there is a service is created, and then there is a deployment is created, and inside there is a replica set is created, and pod will create a pod is created. So it will give the all the the pictorial representation also. That is also is in a good functionality of Argo CD. Okay, so next what you are going to do, we are changing this name nginx deployment. We are changing my to my nginx deployment. Okay, so I'm changing. So changing is happened. Then after that the again the Argo CD agent is continuously monitoring the repository and will see the behavior. Okay, so we can get the pod information. Still the pod is running with all the pod with old configuration. We can wait because it will take time. Yeah, we can watch the pod management. So now we can see nginx deployment. We can wait. So the magic will happen soon. Okay, because we already while maybe 1 second. Argo CD is working now, right? Okay. Oh, it's down. 1 second. We can run one more thing, that command. Yeah, this is that command. Now we can refresh. Yeah, it's accessing. You can check the application things. It will take time basically. Okay. So get board. Yeah. So basically here you can see it's synced automatically. So we'll wait. It will happen. So we can refresh. Okay, we can check the pod behavior. Sync policy automated, sync allowed. Okay, it should change. We can refresh again. sometime it will take time, because all the environment we created inside a small server, right? It's a T2 medium, and we install the micro KTS, and it's installed Argo CD. So everything is in this server, so that's why it yeah, now you can see it's creating. So we can just change or refresh. So now you can see it's changed, the deployment name is changed, and then application is changed, and then port name is also changed. We can go to the port information. We can, yeah, now you can see three pod is created. This is a created 2 second ago. Okay, so the changes is happened. So next we can access the application. So basically our application means we created in three pod. This is our deployment, and then we are exposing that pod to this service. Okay, so we can access by using this pod, uh, that three Nginx pod. Okay, so for that we can take the uh, instance public IP. Okay, what is the analytics? Okay, this is at port. Okay, 380. Okay, now you can see Nginx is the Nginx port is working, right? So because coming to the application, like first like the application is exposing using this service, and this is our node port, and then in the backend the port is uh, you know running. Okay, so that is application perspective. Now we created the application. Next what we can do is we can delete this application. So if you delete this application, automatically all the pod and uh, service will delete. Okay, so what you can do is, this is that command. Okay, so we are deleting. Before that we can just refresh application. You can see this application, my application. So I'm deleting. Yeah, we can just give a y command, so it will confirm, and it will delete. Now we can see application is deleted. So we can refresh. There is no application. Now we can refresh this service URL. This also it's not working. We can check the information in background. CTL get ports. There is no port, and then there is no service. Yeah, this is related to the cluster. The previous one is deleted. Okay, so I think we are good. So the deletion process also we discussed. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.